able to regen health provided I don't get hit again.
Yeah. Now you guys can see both necklaces. Hey, look. See? Ta-da!
Right. Be very, very careful. Okay, come back here, by the way.
Well, in fact, my dad has a duplicate of this one.
You're gonna PvP me. Okay. You want me to try and show you
That's very... That's very... That was how the stream started.
You can try, but I'll
That...
bump up and everything.
Ethos, that was how the stream started. Get your ass back here. You're gonna PvP me.
Yeah,
so
that's
aggressive.
The whole point.
I mean, yeah. Alright. Hello, everyone. This is the test. This game is all about questions. And from what I have seen of this game... From what I have seen of this game, it's pretty damn in-depth with what they ask, so... Let's see. Always dash. Huh. Oh, okay. Nice.
I know you're trying to show me. I would help you run back there. I told you I wouldn't let you do it. I never do. I don't know why you thought I would suddenly let you just kill me.
Alrighty, Darkness, is the stream up?
I didn't expect you to just fucking pull out that shit.
I have a loading symbol. It's infinite. I don't know what you're doing.
It's infinite?
I always thought I'll start.
I might have to reload my page.
Oh god. Infinite loading time. That is not a good thing, people. That's the opposite of what you want.
Immediately add.
Yeah, that's Twitch for you, unfortunately.
It's a good thing.
Alrighty.
I saw you for a second and then they went to
They went, ah! Elden Ring.
You're lucky I'm able to just use the horse to run past everything. No, Warhammer 40k.
Alrighty, so essentially, guys, what this game is a very in-depth kind of questionnaire kind of game where they ask you. They essentially, this game has a really good way and a very clever way of getting into your head and essentially guessing what you're thinking. And it messes with that. It messes how you perceive things, and it does it in a very incredible and very unique way I don't see in many games of its kind. So that's why I decided to pick it for today. For anyone in the community that wants to participate, these questions are for anyone to answer. Some of them are very interesting. But yeah, feel free to put your answers in the comments. No judgment will happen. Pretty friendly community of mine. But yeah, let's hop into it.
Alright, I feel bad for this.
I get my runes back.
Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. It's very difficult, yeah. Self-reflection is one of the hardest things for a person to do. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? A pretty honest and open book, so. The process is very simple in theory, just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. So innate knowledge. As long as the answers you provide to the questions are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. Britt, close the door, please. If I can hear her laptop, that means my mic's picking up. It's super sensitive. Britt.
Alright, hey guys, I'm gonna get off.
Alrighty, man.
That's fine.
Yeah, get some sleep, man.
Dozed off for like 3 seconds.
You're good. This isn't... Yeah, go get some rest, man. Sweet dreams. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. Oh, fuck. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Very true. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. Interesting. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We're about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Would you be alright with living alone forever? I have. So, this is right off the bat, we get a question that you guys will learn a lot about me from. I have a deathly fear of isolation. About 10 years ago, last month actually, I went through an event for a year where I was completely fucking alone. And as a result, I have a phobia of being completely alone. Even just being home alone, bums me the hell out. So, no, I can't say I would be. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? They're both my favorite colors, so it's actually really tough. Blue. Yes, I would have to say because the sky blue always felt very calming to me, honestly.
Me no.
Me no. All right. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Oh, hell yeah. I know what it's like to struggle, so why would I take someone's money when they need it? You know what I mean? That's an easy one. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Yes. Are you afraid of spiders?
Yes.
Okay, yes for... No, you can... That I didn't know about you, actually. So no Spider-Man for you.
It's Spider-Man fine. Actual
Spider-Man
fires,
fine.
burn them in hellfire.
Fair. We had a Black Widow outside our door for a while. It just, whenever we'd eat lunch, it would crawl down, eat its lunch, and then go away.
Yeah.
Thomas, what about you? Are you afraid of spiders, bud?
It's hit or miss. I'm either afraid of them or I find them adorable enough to tolerate. It's 50-50 with me.
Fair. Yeah, that's about the point I'm at. But honestly, I'd say no. Like, I'm not deathly afraid. I'm afraid of getting bitten by the spiders. But I'm not afraid of the spiders themselves. Yeah. That's the thing. These are very, very specific questions that are meant to probe your mind and be like, hey, let's see how you actually feel about these questions and everything.
Yeah,
it's clever as hell.
Yeah, but since the answers are probably not going to be specific, then probably just I don't know.
This game is meant to make you overthink, despite it seeming to be very basic questions. That's what I like about it. It really picks at that part of your brain where you overanalyze, and it makes you actually focus on those thoughts instead of letting them scatter. In essence, this game's a good way to basically narrow thoughts down very easily. No, I am not afraid of spiders. Spider bites, yes. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava?
Yes.
No, because it said nothing about it not being painful.
Yeah, but still.
But wouldn't unscathed kind of imply that it's unpainful?
The worst you're gonna get is the heat, and you're gonna sweat.
I'm still gonna say no, just because.
Yes, because.
All right, fair.
You jump out, you jump into ice water.
Fair. You just jump into fucking ice water.
Hello.
I mean, I made that mistake with a grill back with my little sister a few years back. We were playing tag around the grill after we jumped out of the pool, and my side got stuck to the grill. I have a 3rd-degree burn scar on my side now because of it. So no, jumping in the pool would not help. In fact, you want to know why that's the worst thing you could do? Because it tightens the skin on the wound.
Well, there's no damage, yeah. His game.
Fair.
He's playing a new game.
Yeah.
If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? Is the question.
If I what?
If you knew you would
unscathed,
would you jump into the molten lava? I'd say no, without a doubt, because it doesn't say it wouldn't be painful.
I'd say yes, because I told him to try jumping in the molten lava. Yeah.
Alright, fair. Alright. Would you consider yourself to be fat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you saying about me or yourself?
Oh, myself.
Yes.
None of you have seen me topless except Thomas, if I think about it. No, I'd say out of shape, but I wouldn't say fat. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Yeah, I'm a pretty likable person. You need to specify who you're talking about, guys. Jesus
I'm talking about myself.
Fair. Okay. No me, no me. Just say that. Yes me, no me. That kind of thing. Or yes you when you're referring to me. That's confusing.
Okay.
Yes, I would say I have a lot of charisma. I was able to rally a group of people who would help me start my community for my streams, and therefore essentially there's something about my personality that people are attracted to, hence how I became an affiliate. So I'd say yes. That's how I can reach out to people too. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? See, this is another one that you have to think, because it's like, does it mean like cryogenically frozen, and come to the future, or does it just mean frozen in time? No, God, no, because that means all the people I would care about would be gone.
It's have you ever wished for it? No.
Have you ever wished? Oh, that's different. It's not do you wish, it's have you ever. So that would imply, did you as a kid? Yeah, I did. I can say yes to that, definitely. This is all very interesting. What do you mean by that? Did you realize that the last letter of the 5 previous questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? No.
No.
Whoa, okay, that's cool.
I wasn't even here for the first question, so I couldn't even answer that.
To be fair, Exter,
but...
fair. Does that make you uncomfortable? Not really. We don't believe in it.
Lucifer's a nice guy.
Okay, if we go by supernatural logic, his only crime was wanting free will for angels.
Correct.
That if we're going supernatural logic, the actual Bible, from what I've actually read, he is kind of a dick.
No, the Bible actually says that, when you go all the way back to the beginning of time.
There's also thousands of iterations, so I don't know which one to go with.
Yeah. Christianity, the Christianity Bible is actual. We don't shun the Satanists or any of that, but we just don't want to talk about him because in the Bible it states that it never states what Satan did to go to hell.
Fair. That's a good fucking point. I'm gonna have to study it again. But yeah, does that make you uncomfortable?
Just like, oh, I'm screaming God.
Pretty much. Okay, so if Supernatural is accurate, pretty much what happened was Lucifer's like, you want me to serve these creatures that are lesser than us, evolutionarily speaking, and who literally kill each other for joy, when you created us to simply be the perfect beings. Yeah. Listen, man, we're not talking about the political figure. I'm in intercom mode? God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm not on stream. I mean, they can hear me, I would hope. Does that make you uncomfortable? I go with no.
Check it out.
Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? I'd say yeah. I seek them out. It's one of my greatest pleasures in terms of video games like that.
No, I'm not good.
No? Okay.
Kind of at it. What's going on? Why are there bells?
I'd say yes. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? God damn it. This is what I was talking about. I knew it. Oh my god. Are you now wondering... No, I didn't predict it, but I kind of expected that would be something. Yes, I am. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yes. Maybe. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering these questions dishonestly? I wasn't before, but now I'm curious. How far can a video game punish the player now? Maybe. Yeah, I'll go with yeah. I'm a little nervous. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? No, I was not.
Oh, someone's gonna be haunted by Lucifer himself.
Hey, why'd you go to hell? Just fucking right off the bat. Why do people keep confusing our satyr Pan, the god of music, for you? And he's like, well, you see, there's a funny story there.
I am the god.
Yeah, exactly. I am Pan, but just depends on who you ask. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? Not really. Would you consider yourself captivated? Yes, entirely. I love these questions so far. Very interesting. Okay. Would you consider yourself to be brave? In what sense? Because
No.
I would fair. For me, yes, because I would confidently take a bullet for a random stranger just for them to be able to get home to their families and feel no fear.
When it comes to Dark Souls for Donkey, he doesn't have his duplicate exalted equipment.
Listen, that's a video game. We're talking like real. Fucking dick.
Am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong,
You're not
but
wrong, man.
I'm gonna put yes.
Would you consider yourself to be brave? If you ever check it out, you're not brave.
Oh god, you guys are gonna give me shit for this one. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? Yes, but not in egotistical sense, but for the reason of one thing only. Because I actually spend hours every day researching the topics I want to discuss and researching the histories of the cultures and everything that I want to help. So in that sense, when it comes to like book smarts, I'm more intelligent than what school would leave me with. So yes, I will have to say yes.
Because I have common sense and half of the people I know at school does not have common sense.
Dude, my entire senior class, let's just say none of them are doing well. Anyway. Do you view yourself? Yes, I do view myself. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? You suck. I knew they were going to ask that.
What did they ask?
They said, have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? Oh, that's mean.
No.
Oh, that's mean. Okay, so you guys haven't. I have. I've been literally paying attention to each letter of the word.
I'm trying to get my computer to work. I'm watching this, but also trying to learn the story of Final Fantasy XIV.
Fair.
Goddamn, browser history.
Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? God damn it. Yes, I'm very, yeah. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? Listen, you can't call me out on my ADHD. That's not fair. My attention span is very low. That's why I'm a great speedrunner. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? I mean, I deal with my future mother-in-law, so yes.
Duncan, you have an aneurysm waiting for Britt to get home. You're calling yourself patient?
Because she's going into public transportation on the most dangerous nights of the week in literally the most dangerous city in the country right now. So yes, that's fair. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yes, and here's why.
Just ask this question.
No. I'm going into my answer.
Oh.
The reason I say yes is simply this. In my line of work of reaching out to people in need and talking to them through traumas, it takes a lot of patience because there'll be some of them that take it out on you at first, as a defense mechanism, thinking you're just going to hurt them. But when they put their guard down and finally trust you, you can talk them through the traumas. And I do believe that kind of backlash, you do require a little bit of patience to be able to handle that because you have to be able to empathize, and empathy is all about patience with the person you're trying to help. So I will say yes. I finally phrased something right. Good.
Oh my god!
Yeah. You know what? Do most humans annoy you? I mean, would we consider my friends in the party chat humans?
I would say, like, if you go out and about, if you're watching, like, people's interactions with others, do they annoy you?
Oh my god. Eggs, I love those pictures. Those are fucking adorable.
Don't ask how I got a king crab in Singapore.
Fair. Do most humans annoy you? No. I have a very...
Yes.
But yes for you guys? Alright. Would you care to say why?
Don't just make a lot. I don't like people, so anyone that I don't
Introvert.
annoys me.
Fair.
So literally anyone that you don't talk to.
Fair. I'd say no. More so just the repetitive patterns of handling certain topics or issues incorrectly does. So it's not the people themselves, but more so the ideas that are spread. So, like,
So politics.
I hate politics, yeah. To me, it was just devised to just divide the people, honestly, and it does that. But,
You should say yes just because of politics.
You know what? That's fucking true. That is very fucking true. That nothing will start a fight between two people more than people that are not mature enough to handle a serious political discussion. Talking about waifus? Well, I mean, my wifey's in the other room, so I don't know if she'd be okay with that.
No, the anime ones.
Oh, like Korra?
Oh my god.
Thomas knew I was gonna say Korra. That's why he reacted like that.
Literally, Korra is like your fucking go-to.
Dude, I had a huge crush on her when that show came out. Yeah.
I mean, well,
Do not say why. I swear to God, Eggs, do not put me on the spot like that.
I mean,
all four of you. How many of you are there? There's Ethos, there's Eggs, Darkness, and Thomas. Okay. All three of you shut up, because all three of you are gonna say the same fucking thing, and you're gonna put me on the spot. Fair.
oh
Do most humans annoy you? You know what? No. I will say no because I'm very optimistic about what the fuck? It won't. Oh my god! It won't let me change it from yes to no. What the fuck? I think the game crashed.
Oh no.
This is the punishment. You can only answer one. You can't double guess yourself.
No, it won't let me choose an answer. What the fuck? I guess yes? No, the game crashed. Hold on.
See, the game's fed up with your indecisiveness, so it decides to crash.
Well, no, that's the whole point. You're supposed to think through these questions, but yeah, the game fucking crashed. Alright, hold on. Oy. Actually, this is interesting because I'm wondering if my answers are gonna change. Play anyway. Yes, fuck off, Steam. Work. You fucking game.
Screw you, Steam.
Alright. Go down, continue. You didn't even save my promo code. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, that's bullshit.
What happened?
It didn't even save.
He can't save because he didn't get out of the questions. Speedrun the start.
That's what I'm fucking doing. Okay. So we're just gonna go a lightning round to get back to where we were, because I don't know if it's randomly generated. If so, that's cool. If not, I don't know.
If it is, then we're gonna have to take it slow.
Well, you should do that with these questions anyway, but the ones we just answered, I know. Great, you know, circumstance, but if it's... There we go. Would you be alright with living alone? God, no. Do you like the color blue more than black? Yes. If you found money on the street, you have to fucking yes. Okay, so it's not randomly generated. But you sure you want the answers you seek? Yes, stupid. Are you afraid of spiders? No. If you knew you could emerge unscathed, would you jump in the lava? No. Would you consider yourself to be fat? No. Definitely not. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Yes. I have a community after all. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Yes, when I was a kid. This is all very interesting. Yeah, I bet it is. Did you realize that the last letter of the preface spells Satan? No. Does that make you uncomfortable? No. Are you good at finding hidden puzzle clues? Yes. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages stop getting in my head? Have you been interested with your answers thus far? Yes. Are you afraid of the consequences yes, now I am. Were you aware that... Wait a minute! Could the game be crashing on purpose because... No, that... yes, I'm very worried. Are you worried? No, not too much. Would you consider yourself captivated? Yes, very much so. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? Yes. Do you view yourself as someone with bad habits? Blah, blah, blah. Would you look for hidden messages to these questions? Are you wondering which hidden message you missed? Yes. Have you been beginning what it has this? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? God, yes. Do most humans annoy you? No. Do you prefer animals to people? Fuck.
Alright, I think we left off on do you hate humans?
Yes, and I said no. Do most humans annoy you is the question. Do you prefer animals to people? No. I would fight for lives for either side, yes. So, no. Do you believe in magic? Yeah, I can believe it. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form or higher power? Yes. Do you believe in magic?
No, do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power?
Yes, because the goddess. I do believe in that. I believe all the deities that have been created throughout human history exist, but I think the reason for that is because we imagine them into existence. The power of manifestation is much stronger than most people think. Do you believe in God exists? Yes, definitely. Do you fear death? Yes, it is a crippling fear of mine, just knowing that the natural way the human dies is their body suffocates. Are you attracted to someone who you're not currently in a relationship with? Romantically, no. Lustfully, yeah. Everybody's got celebrity crushes and shit.
Not me.
Thomas, don't fucking say it. I heard that chuckle. I heard that fucking chuckle. Yeah, I find a couple here. Yeah, and I'm upfront with Britt about this. She's fine with it. So, yeah. Did you answer the last question with 100% honesty? Thanks for calling me out, game. Yes. Are you alone? No. Britt's in the other room. And the baby's right here. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? Yes, because I'm streaming. Have you wondered who I am? Yes, I have wondered, actually. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? No. Friends are keeping me calm. Do you feel like you're being watched? Do I feel like it? No, I kind of feel like the stream's kind of dead today. I mean, yes, because Darkness is in the chat. Have you considered quitting the session early? No, I'm actually very captivated. Do you drink water every day? Yes, 4 to 5 bottles. Do you eat at least once per day every day? Yes. Do you realize that you've missed 7 hidden messages thus far? Fuck! No. Do you realize that you just missed another one? No. Are you wondering what they were? Yes. God damn it, would it bother you to never fill? No. Can't say it would bother me too much. Is your favorite number 7? How the... Wait. No fucking joke.
Lucky number 7.
I was just thinking about the number 7 because I was wanting to watch the movie 7 with Brittlayer because I've never fucking seen it. Okay. That's incredible. I get it's obviously pre-programmed and all that shit. Can't literally, you know, get into your head, but the amount of the answers that they were able to program is incredible. Wiener. Hi, Eggs. Is your favorite number 7? Yeah. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? No. Because we can leave legacies behind that would last longer than a lifetime. Exactly, so no. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Bullshit. In some situations they can. They're both round, they're both fruit. But in terms of like the literal metaphorical sense, I do agree. You can't compare apples to oranges. It refers to you can't compare two completely different things to each other that have no similarities. No, I'll go with no. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? No, but that's fascinating. That could be the biblical reference. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? I do not agree. I do not agree. My future mother-in-law does not deserve a second chance. Like to me, there is a fine line between what can be forgiven and what cannot. And no, not everyone fucking deserves a second chance. No. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? No, you can't make yourself into a god. Like, because this is literally saying anything, right? We're supposed to be very specific with this and universal with the answers. You can't fly either. Even birds can't fly. They technically glide.
Yeah. I mean, technically, it takes way too long for those people to actually get it.
Fair. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No. Enslavement is not the way to live. No, freedom is more important. Wait, this is a trick question. What is your definition of freedom then? Because that could be free to be a dick or free to be a good person, you know what I mean? Whereas obedience strictly means... Fair, yeah. Yeah, I will say no, yeah. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? I mean, I've always wanted to know what's at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, so yeah. Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions, aww, spelled the phrase, I love you? No, but that's cute. I like that. Do you wish to be loved? Yeah, well, no, there's a reason they're asking this. This is a general question. I am loved by my family, my friends, and my fiance, my children.
Yeah, it's do you wish to be?
Yeah, so, yeah, of course. I think everybody does. Do you have any addictions?
What was that?
It asked if I have any addictions.
I do, and I'm working on addiction, so.
Yes.
I could answer, but...
No, you can say, and there's a free space, Thomas, that's the point. It's supposed to...
I was more so referring to what your addiction might be.
If you say porn, I'm gonna throw something at you through the phone.
Actually, it's good.
Listen! Holy shit, I can't believe you actually said it. Well, first of all, there is nothing wrong with being down with the squirrel.
Did he say caramel?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
He refers to, Thomas has known me my entire life and has known that the majority of the women I have been dated have been people of color. and loves to give me shit about that.
I didn't even say anything about women. You fucking went that route, guilty conscience.
No, that's true. I did date the a few of the men I dated. Yeah, you're right.
I think when I hear caramel, I thought of the candy caramel, not, you know. Yeah.
The irony is, I do not like caramel candy by itself. So that's really fucking funny. But yeah, he was referring to my dating history. Yes, it is true. I have been, you guys are dicks. Well, that's the whole point, right? You're supposed to be honest with these questions. Yes. I do not have an addiction or a fetishization for African Americans or their culture. I appreciate and I love the culture, but no, I date based on personality alone. Because, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, I'm serious because I've been in relationships with both supermodels and people you would not consider, standardly beautiful. And both iterations have both been assholes. So I don't date people based on appearance. Listen, asshole. Yes, I dated a supermodel for once. It was not pleasant.
Doesn't sound fun.
No, she was very, very rude. Very abusive. Yeah. But no, I've dated both sides of what you would call the attractiveness spectrum, and I found that I just found I'm not a shallow guy. I don't care about appearance. But personality, my whole thing is I date people based on how they treat me, my friends, and my family. If you're an asshole, I will not be anywhere near you. I don't like people who seek to make people's lives miserable. And I've been in a relationship where someone was just nothing but pessimistic and just cruel towards everyone, and I don't like it. That's different than being someone who is a work in progress, right? Someone who's been through stuff and is working on their life. I can handle that. But if it's someone that's just negative for the sake of negative and doesn't even try to do anything and puts that shit on you, all that responsibility on you, that's not a relationship at that point. That's abuse technically. So yeah, as for addictions, yes, I do have addictions. Video games and monsters. The energy drink. Not the Lovecraftian creatures. What do you mean it cut out?
It sounded like you said that you had a dick.
Well, yes, I do have a dick. I am 100% Caucasian male of 26 years old. Yes, I do have a dick. But yes, I do have a few addictions of which I work on. I had a bad addiction to Coca-Cola as a kid that I currently work on now. Energy drinks aren't much better, and this is a 1 liter one. But yeah, I will say yes. That went a lot of places. Do you dislike the color pink? No, but I would never wear it because it doesn't look good on me.
You would never wear it?
You say it doesn't look good on, that's why.
Yeah. I mean, if it looked good on me, I'd give it a shot, but no, I don't dislike the color pink. Does the color gray seem depressing? Okay. No, because when I think gray line, because a lot of what I go into in my free time is world issues. And one of the main concepts that is underutilized and alienated is the gray line effect. And that means where there's good and bad, there's always a mediary line called the gray line. So no, I do not see the color gray as depressing. I see it as mutual. Do you enjoy loud music? No, not particularly. I don't enjoy myself at concerts, to be honest. Do you like to dance?
Cocking a gun back there.
No, that's the menu selection thing. Would you consider yourself normal? No, I've never fit in anywhere socially, so no. Do you love your parents? Yeah, I didn't always. I was not an easy kid.
Love your parents.
Wasn't always an easy kid to raise due to having 8 mental illnesses, and trust me, it showed in how I treated my family. It wasn't until a few years back when my mom almost died from something called a staph infection that I started to really think on my life and be like, hey, I'm at this such and such age. I really need to show appreciation for what these people that brought me into this world have done for me. And yeah, I grew closer to them, and then I had the incident, of course, as you guys know, I went into it a while back. I had a suicidal ideation incident. My oldest brother talked me down, and my oldest sister took me to the hospital. My parents were the first ones to make sure I was okay. Especially my dad. I'm very close to my father. Me and my mom are close as well, but I relate more to my dad. But yeah, I love my parents. They're good people. They really do try. Like that's the I've never actually told them this. I feel bad I've never told them this, but I do appreciate that despite them not giving the best childhood to me, they did the best with what they had. And any parent that can at least do that earns my fucking respect, honestly. So yeah, I love my parents. What about you guys?
Yeah. And it's not just because mine's in the other room.
Your mom comes in with the slipper. You better say yes. That's fair.
She's actually been trying her best to be a mother figure, and she's being very humble. And my dad, I don't necessarily love him, but I don't necessarily hate him. He's
Complicated.
He's in limbo, essentially.
I gotcha. And I mean, your mom is who I wish Brittany's mom would be, right? That kind of mother to Brittany is what I want. You know, that's what I want for Brittany. So when I look at your mom and I talk to her, I think this is what a parent is supposed to be. She's super sweet, she's super supportive, super compassionate, and honestly funny as fucking hell, man.
Yeah, well,
True answer for me though is I hate my dad, love my mom.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Fair. Alright, so we'll go with yeah. Have you ever been lied to? Yes. Unfortunately, quite often. Do you get angry often? Okay, so it doesn't mean in video games, obviously. So, no. I get scared, anxious, and depressed, but no, I don't actually get angry often. People will get the wrong impression because of my gaming career, but no. When it comes to real life, no. I don't let much get to me because I don't really care about shit unless I can actually do something to change it or, you know, help spread a positive message. Yep. Do you hold grudges? Call me a stereotypical teenager. Yes, I do hold grudges. If you burn me bad enough, I will never fucking let it down. But I have been getting better about that. I've been working on forgiving people that didn't really do that much, you know, harm. Especially in something like just crossed wires. I can understand that. But the friend I cut off recently that me and Thomas were friends of, yeah, I hold grudges against them. But yeah. What about you guys? Do you hold grudges?
I try not to, but there's pretty few people who I have a grudge against.
Fair.
That type of person.
Fair.
Yeah,
Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes. Quite often actually. I forgave my dad. I've gone into this on stream. My dad was not always the nicest person. And whereas you think, oh, he was a monster, still is. No, he did the rare thing that a lot of people in his kind of mental state wouldn't do, and he got help. He saved his marriage with my mom. He saved his relationship with me and my brother, and he's literally the greatest dad ever now. And I mean, he's a constant inspiration to me to keep my anger in check and to never let an argument become more than just an argument. No screaming matches, no punching shit, no throwing shit across the room, just talking. And if I sense a situation between like me and my significant other getting very loud, I walk away, calm down, and we talk it through because there's no reason for anything more than just a talk to happen. So, but yeah, I have forgiven someone. What about you guys? I told you these are heavy questions. That was the point. It was to help let you guys get to know me and my friends a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few people who I have forgiven, and some I'm still trying to forgive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
It takes a real. Go on. If someone can like turn the volume up on the stream and let me know that you guys can actually hear my friends in the party, so I can make sure. I think Brittany's watching Dead Man Wonderland.
Nice.
Damn good anime.
I would say
Fucked up twist. Okay, so as for have you forgiven someone? Yes. Have you ever lied? Yes. As a kid, I had a bad habit of lying just to get out of trouble. Now I just face the consequences and own up to my shit because I don't see a reason. Okay, can they hear you?
I heard me scream.
Fair. Have you ever lied? Yes. As I said, as a kid, yes. Nowadays, no. I'd be sure to be as honest as possible with people just to avoid any sort of wires being crossed and to avoid coming off as insincere, especially when it comes to the topics I go into. No, I don't care about the repercussions more so as coming off as truthful and sincere as possible, honestly.
No, I'm saying those would be repercussions.
Bingo, I see ya. Have you ever lied? Yes. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees?
No.
I mean, all I can think of is the fucking Elden tree right now.
Oh my gosh.
But, no. Because, whereas flowers are, you know, a dime a dozen, there are certain types of trees that that have this very rare color hue that you only get to see during specific seasons. So, no.
I'm still speculating about flowers.
Fair. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? No.
No.
I would not want my lifespan to be any less than it actually already is. So no.
Dude, there's a few animals that live longer than humans. That's true.
And they're also super fucking inactive. They can't do anything. Do you believe you have psychic powers? Yes. I have unfortunately been able to see things horrible before they actually happened. Many fucking times.
That's just called having a dream.
Everybody has them innately. Their precognition is not as super rare as I thought as a kid. Apparently, like 76% of the population has it. I don't know, man. It's pretty damn frequent, but yes, I believe I have psychic powers.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Max.
Have you ever seen a ghost? Yeah. Not as often, but yeah, when I was a kid, I used to see a ghost walking around my parents' place. There was a little girl and then there was a cat.
I've felt ghosts before.
Fair. Do you dream often? No. PTSD has made my dreams turn into nothing but nightmares, unfortunately.
Rip eggs.
Bye, eggs.
Bye, eggs. Do you dream often? No. Do you have nightmares often? All the time, unfortunately. No. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Yes.
Yes.
Do you suffer from depression? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Still working on trying to get that sorted out. Do you exercise often and stay active? No, unfortunately. No. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Yes.
Yes.
Been through so much, it actually is nearly impossible for me to trust new people unless they're connected to someone I already know. So yes. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. And when it comes to the illnesses I have specifically, all the fucking time. Do you ever feel lost in life? Yeah. Pretty damn often, yeah. Would you consider yourself a natural leader?
No.
That's a tough one. Because it could be leader as in, like, president, you know, or something like that, or something as small as just leading a group of people to do the right thing kind of thing. And in that sense, yes. People naturally gravitate towards me when they know what I have in mind to make a positive difference. Yes, I would consider myself a natural leader. If you could push a button, would you destroy the world? Is that the button? Is that the fucking button? If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? See, this is where I can tell that my viewpoint on the world has changed. As a teenager, I was such a nihilist. I didn't see any hope for an equilitic future. So I'd say yes in a heartbeat. But now, as an adult who's been through all these experiences, who've reached out to all these different people, learned about these different cultures, religions, backgrounds, and histories, I'd say no. Because I feel like even if the world is fucked right now, it doesn't mean it always will be. As long as there's people that want to make a difference, right? We can make it happen. Then that's what I want to do. Yeah. So.
I would press the button immediately.
Not fair. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Like fucking superhero? God no. They go through traumas every fucking day. They lose people they love well, I mean, that's no different than what I go through. Shit. No.
No.
But if like Martin Luther King, like a Martin Luther King sense, like a civil rights hero or someone who leads people to do the right thing, yes. Every day. That is my goal, is to be that kind of hero for people who don't have anyone to look up to. So yeah, I'd say yeah. Have you ever been bullied? My entire fucking, childhood, adolescence. Have you ever bullied someone else? Yes. When I was a kid, I was a dick to a guy named Ian Roberts, who is now my best friend and one of my adopted siblings. A few years back, he was going through a rough time. I talked him through the traumas. We became close as hell. And he, to this day, calls me Big Brother. It makes my heart sing, honestly. But, yeah.
No, I have never bullied someone.
Yeah, it's something I never will forgive myself for, because it's just so fucking mean. But yeah, I used to pick on him. I didn't beat him up or anything, but I said some pretty harsh things to him as a kid. And though he forgives me, I don't think I'll ever be able to stop, beating myself up over it, because he's a good guy. He's been through a lot of shit. Oh, actually, now would be a good time to promote his work. If you guys would like to support my adopted younger brother, Ian, he's doing a documentary addressing the issue of domestic abuse in the LGBT community, a topic that is very near and dear to his heart that is unfortunately very unheard of in the public eye. I will get his contact information and essentially, find out how to get to his project. And yeah, I will post a link to his work in this description once I can. But yes, I have bullied someone, and I never fucking will again. Because people say, oh, you just get out of high school, it doesn't stick with you. It's like, you never know. The smallest things, like, let me point out a scenario, right? You can give someone 100 compliments, right? But that one negative thing you say will be the one thing that sticks in their mind. Just by default. And that is why bullying is so fucking traumatic. Because you can have all these people nice to you, but this one bully can be that itch at the back of your neck that's bugging you your entire fucking life. Nagging at you that you're all these horrible things, when in reality you're not. So yeah, I don't agree with that shit. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Yeah, I have some pretty high aspirations. I went from wanting to travel the cosmos to literally wanting to bring world equality, so I'd pretty much say yes. I've always dreamed way too big, but I think my goal is achievable, though. What about you guys? Would you guys consider yourself to be dreamers? Some of these questions I'm... Sorry, go ahead.
That's a bit of a tricky question on my end.
That's the point, yeah.
Yes.
Yes? Much respect. And even if you're not everybody is. Like, everybody, the way I look at it is everybody should be free to be who they want to be happily. Like, if you're not actively trying to cause harm to somebody or discomfort someone, and you're just trying to be happy being naturally you, and it doesn't cause any sort of inhumanities, you should be free to be who you want to be, right? Fair. And that's the world I dream of, is exactly what Martin Luther King had envisioned, where we judge someone by the content of their character, how they treat each other and others, and not by their appearance. But, yeah, I would consider myself one. So do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes, I can't phrase things worth a damn. I try to speak out against racial and world issues, and if I phrase something wrong even once, I get death threats. So, yeah. What about you guys?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally?
Yeah.
I try to stop it, but yeah, sometimes I guess I feel like I do.
I think everybody does. Human error is natural. Do you find space fascinating? Yes.
Yes.
But not in a sci-fi sense, but just in the reality sense, whereas it's literally infinitely expanding. Fun fact, did you guys know there is a scientific theory that if you go to the end of the universe, there's a wall that if you penetrate it, you see the beginning of the universe? So in a way, time travel exists.
Yeah. Here's the interesting for me is that we're the only like sentient species that we know of. There has to be another one out there.
Yeah, there's an equation about it. Yeah. There's a whole equation by a scientist who essentially did this kind of study where he's like, okay, let's do a study about how many habitable planets there are in our galaxy. And turns out there's at least 70 different planets that could be supporting life right now. Plus, I'll be honest, that's kind of close-minded to say there's no other planets with species. Let's be honest. Why would we be the only singular planet with species on it?
Yeah.
That just seems very close-minded. Would you consider yourself to be I don't think they're little green men, by the way. I just think that...
They might look completely different.
Yeah.
They might be xenos from the fucking aliens for all I care.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think they're anything like sci-fi depicts. But I do think they're... Yeah, filthy xenos. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? I am both a musician and a professional artist for the photorealistic art style. I can draw something so real it looks like a photograph. So yes, as for my music days, those are long gone, unfortunately. There was an incident a few years back. I was thrown down concrete steps in high school, and one of the steps had fucked up my vocal cords, and they've never healed back the same way. I've been told I can just get therapy for it and train my voice again, honestly, I don't feel comfortable with it anymore. It really puts you in your shell, honestly. The only people I've ever sung for was Britney. But yeah, I consider myself an artist. What about you guys? And feel free to ramble. That's literally the whole point. Is just you go into in-depth discussions about why you answer the way you answer. That's what these questions are for. Brittany's listening to the Elden Ring theme again.
Nice.
Aw, hi Tanny, what are you doing? Brittany, I got a shadow. just a Jet, you're not in trouble. Jet's in the corner like he pissed on the carpet. But would you guys say yes or no to that?
Huh? No, because I cannot draw.
Artist doesn't just mean art. It could mean music. It could be culinary. I'm also a chef.
Go for just general artists.
Mm-hmm.
I can do programming.
Here.
Nice.
I am an art.
I don't know too much about it, but I have been fascinated by it and did programming for a while.
Very nice. I am an artist in the drawing sense. I'm also a chef. I'm a musician. And I'm a speedrunner, which is an art form. Being able to process different routes to beat games quickly is, in fact, considered an art form. So, yeah, I'm also a world record holder now. I'm very happy about that. Because I did it for charity, and I ended up breaking the #1 world record. That made me so fucking happy. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? No.
What are those?
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
What's one of those? Thanks, Darkness. I appreciate it.
I really don't have any besides you guys online.
Fair.
That's my problem.
I gotcha. I would say no, because I feel like I don't do enough to reach out to friends as much as I do for strangers. So I'd say no. And I unintentionally pissed off Thomas when I was going through something I didn't call him. He was very upset.
Damn right, I was pissed.
I would not consider myself a good friend, no. I try, though. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Oh, yeah.
I mean, see, that's the thing. You've been going out of your way to be a good friend, even though you think you're not a good friend.
Well, everybody...
You consider yourself to be flawed is the next question.
Yes, definitely. I feel like if anyone thinks they're perfect, then they have a misguided illusion of how their life is. If you were perfect, you would not have any troubles in life. You would literally be close. You'd literally be considered a godlike figure. Perfection is not attainable, and that is the point of life: is to achieve our highest goals throughout our lifetime, not to become this deitary figure.
So here's gonna be the weird part for you guys. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because I am perfect how I am. I am me, so I am not flawed.
Fair. Do you believe in perfection? Do you believe in perfection? No, I do not.
No.
I believe in perfectionists, people who are obsessed with doing things perfectly, but no, perfection cannot be attained. Even religions have dictated that their gods are not perfect. Because if they perfect, there wouldn't be any reason for conflicts. So no, I do not believe in perfection. I wish I did, though. Have you ever stolen from someone? Yes. When I was a kid, I was at a Quick Trip, and I took a piece of candy from the gas station. My dad put it back and explained it to the store guy, but because I'm like, hey, I want this candy, and my dad's like, no, you can't. You know, you just got your teeth done. You can't do that. Yeah, this is before my teeth rotted out of my head. So I literally hid it in my pocket. He saw that my hand was in my pocket. I mean, my dad was not an idiot. So he took my hand. He's like, give me this, and he gave it back. And he explained to the store manager. Store manager's like, no, it's fine. He can have it. He put it back anyway. Other than that, no. Like, actual, like, burglary or stealing or anything, no. I've been stolen from.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a story.
Oh, really?
To that. When I was a kid, when I was a kid, we were at this store, and because I used to love paintball related stuff as a kid,
yeah,
I swiped this
oh no,
chain of Reese's from one of the shelves, and was caught snacking on it in the car. So my dad and grandfather came to the place to pay for it, and I didn't know any better. I was like 6 or 7 or something.
I mean, dude, I was 4. You're fine. I'm gonna shame you, not for the stealing because you're a fucking kid. You know, whatever. It's fucking peanut butter. I'm gonna shame you because I despise peanut butter. So yes, I have stolen from someone. But would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Yes. If I was put in a life or death situation where I physically had to defend my own life or someone else's life for us to get out of that scenario alive, I would do everything in my power to avoid lethal force. But if someone holds a fucking gun to my head and I had a way to take it out of their hand, well, no, because then I could just shoot them in the foot or hand, rendering them unable to attack again. So no, I guess I'd say no. What?
No, yes. If you go into the military.
I wouldn't go into the military, so no.
Well, it's under any circumstance. If you are ever in the military, would you kill someone?
No, I wouldn't be on the front lines.
Because that's the idea I'm going with.
Gotcha.
But I'm also going to, like, I've had some people that if they pop up to my place uninvited, we have a weapon.
Yeah.
I have been taught to not aim for disabling shots. I've been taught to go for the head.
Fair. Self-defense. I'm gonna go with no. Have you had one day to live? See, this one's a tough one. I actually respect this question because it's very realistic. Life is... I'm trying not to bring down the mood, but life is very fleeting. You could die tomorrow and not even realize it. You could not even realize today was your last day on Earth. But the question is, if you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? I'm going to get so much hate for this from my fiance because obviously she would want me to. I would not.
Same with my
Yeah.
my lady, she would love to know, or she would actually want
Britt
to
literally got up because she heard me say that. I would say no. Because if I was to find out that it was my last day on Earth, I would not want it to be spent with my family secretly mourning that it's my last day. I would want to give them the best possible day I had left. That way, when I go, I will know I have at least left one last good day for everyone I love. So no, I would say no.
Yeah. If I knew I had one day to live and could tell someone or could not, I would choose not to and just party for that day.
Fair. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? Yes.
Yes.
Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? No.
No.
Do you know who I am? No.
No.
If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream?
In real life or in the game?
I don't know. Probably either. No.
No.
Because it still wouldn't tell me who you are. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you?
No.
No, because most likely my fiance's the one right behind me.
I haven't seen her come into the room yet to come attack you. So.
Would I consider myself to be empathetic? Huh. Asking an empath who is proudly a true empath whether they're empathetic. The irony behind that. Yes.
I would say you should have to say yes just because of your nickname.
I'm literally an empathic streamer, apparently. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, I would say I'm empathetic for one reason only. I care about others to a fault, where it got to a point I took care of others but didn't take care of myself. But yes, I would consider myself empathetic. I reach out to people in need and help them. I mean, I want to make the world equalitic. There's nothing more empathetic than wanting the world itself and everyone in it to be happy. Even if it costs me my life someday, which most likely will. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? Yeah, I would.
Yes.
But that's more so a question from my fiance, though. Because that's from her, it would be from her perspective to dictate that. But yeah, I would consider myself that.
Well, it's saying, do you consider yourself?
Yes, then yeah. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes.
Yes.
I've been jumped, and I've had the shit beaten out of me, so yes. Boy. Whew. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Only when I don't have caffeine, so no. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Fuck. That really much is a mood dependent kind of thing. If I'm depressed, no, I look up to try and find something beautiful to look at, to take my mind off of whatever's bugging me at the moment. But if I'm fine, yeah, I like to count the cracks in the sidewalk. Or, try and do this weird thing with my feet where I try and put 2 feet in front of the other in that same square of the sidewalk. Each sidewalk piece. Just as a fun game to take my mind off of how long the walk is. But, yeah, let's say yeah. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? I don't know. Britt, am I attracted to the opposite sex?
I would say...
What do you mean? Mother... Come here.
I'm kind of that weird point because of that fact that I don't think I'm bi.
Fair.
But I'm more interested in, instead of the body, in the soul of a person.
I gotcha. But yes, I'm attracted to the opposite sex. My fiance is a testament to that.
Yeah.
Would you ever shave your head? Yes. To show solidarity for cancer patients. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Okay, now you're just calling me out. Because I mentioned Cora. Yeah, I do find, this is gonna turn my face red. I do find buff women to be attractive. I've always found, Cora from Legend of Korra and, Yoruichi to be attractive. I'm trying to think of literally anyone else. I'm gonna have to actually think about that for a minute. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll take that as yeah. What about you?
I mean, mine's still that iffy part, so...
Do you ever dance when no one is looking? No.
Yes.
Because I keep tripping over shit. Do you trust your best friend entirely?
Best friend entirely?
That would be Thomas for me.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
That's a hard one. Because that entails so much. That means I could literally tell him anything, which I can. But brutal honesty is part of that too, and most of the people I know cannot handle brutal honesty. Yeah, I can trust him, because even if it does upset him, he'll think about it, calm down, and be like, hey, thanks for the advice kind of thing. So yeah. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? No, it is physically impossible for anyone to remember exact details from their childhood, because the more we think about them, the more they warp in our mind over time.
No, I do not remember it, as I could barely remember things before 5 years of age.
Fair. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? God, no.
Okay, I'm back. What a mess.
Do you ever dream about running from a killer?
From running from what?
Do you ever dream about running from a killer? Yeah. My future mother-in-law. Yeah.
Running from?
Yes.
Yeah, not as much, but running to murderize them, that's a different story.
Fair. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff?
No.
No, I've fallen down staircases when I was getting hunted by something. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? Okay. Yes. But not in an embarrassing way. My best dreams, this is going to sound weird, because obviously the majority of the planet doesn't want to see me nude. But these are actually signs of good luck, is dreams of flying. And in every dream I have about flying, I'm butt fucking naked in an empty world. I fly to space, I fly to different galaxies, I fly to different planets. But yeah, I guess I would say yes if no one on Earth would be considered public.
What about being naked in public? No.
Yeah.
I can't walk around my own house in shorts.
Fair. Oh man, the perks of having your own place. I'll tell you. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Yes, Lovecraft works for some of my favorites. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yes, Scrubs is one of my favorite television shows of all time. Do you like being the center of attention? No.
No.
No, God no. I'm not an egotist. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Shit. Do you feel like something is always watching you? No. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Yes. To Noah's Markiplier. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Like, like, astral projection?
Yeah.
Possibly, but it'd be hard to pinpoint when. Yeah, I'll go with you. Ever punched a nun? Oh my god. Guys, read the next question. Have you ever punched a nun? You're just like, wait a minute, somebody ain't fucking right here. Let me reread this. No. No, I've never punched a nun. Do you like dogs better than cats? No, I prefer cats. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? No, I prefer movies. I like seeing stuff active. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? Yes. Do you get starstruck easily? No, not really. I met David Draymond was pretty cool about it. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? I was never invited to them, and when I finally was in college, I didn't like them, so yeah. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No, it's being out of my fucking apartment with people I love. Legitimately, I'm stuck in this apartment all day, every fucking year. I just enjoy the company, honestly. I don't get to see people very much, and it just breaks me, honestly. So yeah, that's my favorite part about my birthday is just seeing everyone I love under one roof. Because I don't fucking care about materialistic things. Wait, so no. What about you guys? What's your favorite part?
Just favorite part of birthday parties? Is that what you?
Yeah, the question is your favorite part of birthday parties getting presents?
No, because presents are just material things. I more so just like being around family and whatnot.
Yeah.
Birthday parties.
Fair. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? Like really, just bam, right in the face, nun punch. No, I cannot say I have.
Oddly specific question though.
Yes, I laughed. Yes, I will admit I laughed. Did you say what the fuck in your head or even aloud? Damn it. Yes, I damn it. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon?
No.
Fuck. I have to be honest. Yes, but in a video game. Just abusive ones. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? Without a doubt. Because I'm Wiccan and Christians don't like Wiccans.
Well, it's better to be in hell with your friends than to share it with your enemies.
You're not wrong. And I mean, if hell is where the so-called sinners go, so that means women, anyone who doesn't just blindly follow the text, according to some interpretations, then hell really isn't that fucking bad then. Like, let me put it to you this way. The most extreme Christians are sexist, racist, and misogynist, right? The most extreme Satanists, all they want is to be treated equally and do whatever they want with respect to others and their beliefs. Which to you sounds like the more extreme.
Yeah, see, here's the thing though, a lot of people...
And by the way, I'm not generalizing all Christians. I'm specifically talking about the ones who literally use the faith for bad. I have thousands of people I know who are very good Christians who use it for peace, love, and unity, and they have my respect. But the ones who use it to control and hurt people, like my fiance's family, I don't like them. But yeah, I can honestly believe that. Yeah. What's up, Thomas?
Can I say something real quick? So a lot of people have this misconception that Satanists are bloodthirsty sacrificial cultists or whatever.
Yeah, they literally just do whatever the fuck you want with respect to others and their beliefs. That's the actual Satanism of today. What people think of as Satanism was the one that was started in the 50s/60s by that guy who created the Devil's Bible, and it was literally just ex-extremist Christians. That is what you think of as Satanism when you think of it today, and it actually has nothing to do with the biblical figure. It refers to the act as Satanism of anarchy more than it does anything else. I wish people would educate themselves more because it's just insane what people come up with. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Yes, I do. There's one we're going to start Monday called Threads of Fate. Be on the lookout for that, guys. Do you masturbate frequently? Well, I'm pretty sure as long as fiance's in the mood, she'd be okay with sex, so... I'm gonna go with no. Hey, Brett! 1 second. I actually want to see your reaction to this. Brett! Come here. I want you to answer the question we gave you. Here. There's a question there. I asked you a very interesting question. Why don't you just go ahead and read that question right there? What? Go ahead and read that question right there. I want to see Brett's reaction to this. No, read it out loud. Go ahead. I'm not reading it out loud. I'm trying to answer that question. Yeah, I go with yeah. I think everybody does, though. Especially in this time and era where more people are single than ever before, and because of the quarantine, people are way too paranoid to actually date and therefore fuck people. So yeah, I just love that her answer was that. What are you wondering what constitutes as frequently? Yeah, actually. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? No, just a little bit. I'm an open book. I'm a grown ass man. Is your mouth dry? No. What about you guys? Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Well, let's see. I grew up in the generation of early South Park and early Family Guy. You tell me. So new. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot? Yes. I believe if the Loch Ness Monster does exist, it is nothing more than just a descendant of actual dinosaurs that we just haven't categorized as a new species yet. So, yeah. Are you poor with money management?
Duncan.
Yo.
Was there one person, though, who, in, the menus there goes who said that the Loch Ness Monster was a ghost of the dinosaur?
It could be. I didn't know that, but I'll look it up. Are you poor with money management?
Menus there goes was based off of interest.
Maybe.
But it's a really absurd, movie, though.
Yeah. Are you poor with money management, guys? Thomas, I can understand if you don't want to answer that question.
Money management?
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily poor with money management.
No, because getting tricked is not the same as being bad with money. It just means you were manipulated. There's a difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, you're good. But I can understand if you don't want to answer the question because of how recent that all happened. I'd say yeah. I am not good with money, and that's mainly because I just don't care. If I have enough to live off of and live comfortably, to be stabilized, and me and my fiance not have to struggle with bills every month, then I don't care other than that, honestly. Like, feeding the boys and everything, obviously, as well. Feeding ourselves. Having money to go see a dentist, doctor, whatever we need. If we have enough for all of that, then yeah, I really don't care about money. So I guess I'd say, yeah, I'd pour with money management. Because money I should spend on, like, hundreds of dollars of fucking groceries usually goes towards paying every single bill at once instead of splitting it up more responsibly. So yeah, I'd say yeah. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Sometimes. What about you guys?
Yes.
Okay. Thomas?
I used to enjoy it, but I'm kind of, learned this man.
Fair. Do you speak more than one language fluently? I speak English and Latin, so yes.
I don't speak any languages fluently. I even suck with English.
Patria Angelis Claris Leviathan and Scribo. Folly Angel Beloved Leviathan Entity. I can't say that word without switching accents for some fucking reason. But yes, I speak more than one language fluently. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? Unfortunately, no. What about you guys? You ever been outside the country?
Nope.
Darkness?
I've never flown before, funny enough.
Neither have I. I've been outside the state. I've been to Illinois and Mississippi, but I've never actually been outside the country, and I've always wanted to be, just to get an outside perspective of the world, about the world. Because if you get everything from one country, there's going to be information that's mixed match and some that's even fabricated. Because, let me put it this way, if history is written by the victors, who's to say the victors are actually telling the truth?
Yeah.
Have you ever visited a country other than you? No. Do you enjoy coffee? God, no. Do you believe in demons?
I never drank coffee before. Not interested in.
Metaphysical demons or people as evil? But yes for both. Do you believe in angels? No, unfortunately. Too much cruelty in this world. Are you afraid of sharks? No. Again, this is like the spider where I'm not afraid of the animal itself. I'm afraid of being killed by the animal. So, no. Yeah. Do you prefer baths over showers? No, because showers you can... I don't know if I should say this. Holy shit. I was trying not to go into that, but yeah, he's right. But no, I prefer showers.
That are Suzanne stuff, and then.
Plus, it's just a good way to bond with your significant other after a stressful day. Just take a hot shower together. I'm not going any further than that. Get your minds out of the gutter. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? No. Did you see that shadow move in your room a few minutes ago? You mean my child? Literally called Shadow? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? Yes. This happened to me a lot in my grade school days. The room would be completely chaotic. Everybody would be super energetic. Everybody would be talking to each other because I used to people watch in school because I was obviously way too anxious to talk to most people. And when I did, because I was anxious, people would call me a creep and treat me like shit. So I just stopped trying to hang out with people. But yeah, there was a moment in high school, I believe. I was in what class was that? Was it the chemistry? I think it was either chemistry or something. It was a science class because I remember the science equipment in the classroom. And everybody was talking to each other, and all of a sudden I'd hear someone very faintly saying, "Duncan, Duncan," scared the living shit out of me. So yeah, not at all anymore. So it could easily just be a side effect of one of my illnesses. But yeah, it was pretty bad back then. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear? Like, listen, that could easily be because me and my fiance are both airheads when it comes to keeping shit kept in our pockets. Love you.
So, I love that candy brand. Airheads.
That's like, I haven't had airheads in like 15 years. Damn. But yes, I will say, you don't get an answer on that. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? Yeah, the babies, and sometimes you can hear the neighbor next door. So yeah. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? That's just mean. Yes, and because of the incident with my future mother-in-law, I'm always paranoid it's her coming to attack again. So it immediately sets up my fight or flight reflex, and it puts me in a panic and anxiety attack just thinking about it. It's fucking freaking me out. But yeah. You often look at the same time on the clock every day. 9:20 p.m. 9:20 p.m. Yeah, because I have a set schedule to stream 3 p.m. So yeah. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? Listen. Just because my children like to fucking attack me and Brit's toes in the middle of the night does not mean there's a spooky, scary ghost in my apartment. But yes. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands and tell Thomas to get good. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. 2 baby boys. Is your favorite color green? No, my favorite color is black and blue. Are you attracted to a family member? No. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? That's a tough one. Because my fiance is someone, and I would share it with her, but does it mean strangers as well? Okay, we're gonna go under the assumption it means my fiance and strangers. So yeah, I'd help out anyone I can, honestly. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? No, I believe in freedom. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? No, I have nightmares about it, so no. Do you like fishing? Never been. Do you like hunting? Never been.
Using that as
Never been.
threat or something. So.
Do you like guns? No, I don't like guns. Are you getting tired of answering questions? No, I'm learning a lot. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? As an empath, we look into someone's eyes in order to read them, so yes. Do you always keep your promises? I try, but no. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you?
Not really.
Depends on the severity of the lie. If it's like a white lie, like, oh, I didn't take your food, but I took your food, like a snack or something, yeah. But if it's something as big as, oh, you cheated on me, unfortunately something I've been through before, it'd be a hell no. But, if it's a minor thing, yes. Big thing, no. So I guess that's a yes. Are you an only child? God, no. I have 3 actual blood siblings. It goes in this order. The youngest is me, my older brother Patrick, my older brother Sean, who's my oldest brother, and then Crystal. And if you consider my niece, who I consider my little sister, then Danielle, who's 24, I believe? Yeah. So it goes 24, I'm 26, Patrick is 27, Sean is 34, and Crystal's 41, so no. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? I enjoy the feeling of not feeling anxious or depressed, but in the terms of actually being drunk, no. I do not enjoy being out of control of my facilities. Do you like tattoos? Yeah. Do you enjoy being high in any form? Yes. Do you believe you have a soul? Like, do I believe I'm a good person, or do I believe I have a physical soul? Because I guess yes to both. Did you cry this week? I'd have to think about that. Shit was rough, but no, I don't think I ever actually broke down. Well, no, that's the point. It's supposed to dig deep. But, yeah, because when I found out about Madison, yeah. Are you upset with someone right now? Oh, yeah. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Yes. It's about my diet with my fiance. I need to do more of trying to find a way to prevent myself from being obsessed with caffeine and find something in a healthy alternative. And instead, what I'm doing is ordering more caffeine and essentially disappointing my fiance. So, yeah. Do you understand how this works yet? No, but I guess it's just honesty. If you answer these questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions. It's about the time you spend answering them, the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you've never guessed. Do you understand? Yes. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous questions you ever answered? No. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? Even though the questions are very specific, it could just be an attempt at trying to learn about the player. But I doubt it was specifically made for me, because the person doesn't know who I am. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yes, I've been abandoned, so yeah. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes, it is a very realistic fear of mine that I will die alone, just because I feel like I'm going to phrase something wrong, or, you know, the aforementioned parent will destroy what I have with my fiance. So yes. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? Yeah, I'm trying to make equality as close to possible on this planet. That is definitely something people get murdered for. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? Yes, I have not put my guard down in 5 years. Do you feel like I know you yet? No. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? Yeah, the game. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you give questions, answer honestly, or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond or answer quickly without reading or understand properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Okay. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. Well, aren't you just a bucket of sunshine? Way off. That's incredible to me just how misunderstood you are. In fact, you're so misunderstood that you often don't even understand yourself. That actually kind of... Oof. Yeah, that hits a little bit on the nail, actually. All right, continue. Sometimes you just do things. You just do stuff. Why? Because you do. You don't need a reason. You just act. That's accurate. This is not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, this is such an amazing quirk that it is so perfect to someone who might just be madly in love with you. Britt, your spontaneity is a gift that can bring a smile to a miserable face and a crying heart. Do not lose this gift. It actually has. Again, I will avoid specific actual names to keep the identity of the people I help private out of respect for them. I had a friend reach out to me the other day. I was going through a lot of shit, and I talked them through, what they were going through. I was empathetic, and I was able to understand what they were going through because I've been through their situation. And essentially, they had told me by the end of the conversation. Let me see if I can pull it up. I just talked to them on Discord the other day. Let's see. There she is. I really appreciate that. Yeah, okay. So there's nothing I can read that wouldn't give away the person's identity. So I will just say that simply they said that they went from being miserable to having a big smile on their face before they went to bed that night. Very good friend who's going through a lot, and if you're watching this, bud, I hope you're feeling better. And like I said, you can reach out to me anytime. Happy to be there for you. Spontaneity is a gift that can bring a smile to a miserable face and a crying heart. I have thankfully done both and helped a lot of fucking people and will continue to do so, as that is my biggest goal in life, is to prevent as many suicides and make as many lives happier as I possibly fucking can. Even small things, like I'll go on a little bit of a rant in a minute, but do not lose this gift. With all that being said, you are not where you want to be in life. You are not as happy as you lead on sometimes, and only those closest to you know how you really feel. Even then, they don't even truly know, do they? No, I personally made sure Thomas and them don't actually know how bad I actually feel. They don't need any more stress. Thomas is so pissed. Whatever you do, do not give up. Success and happiness for you is just around the corner. I doubt that, but I'll keep fighting. It's one enormous push on your part. It will take a lot of work, but you absolutely, positively can make something happen. Just understand that if you stumble, it is not the end of the world. You're always one big breakthrough and from something amazing. Keep at it for yourself and those around you. I will do so. Your secret word is power. Remember this word will come in handy. Okay. So what do I do with the word? Take the secret word that's assigned you at the end of your session, leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're working on. So it was a character study on us. Huh, okay.
So I'm kind of surprised that they got all that right just from a couple of questions like that. But
I told you, from what I understand, that's what this was meant to do, was be able to get into people's heads and help them understand both themselves and a little bit more about like how they themselves think, how they process things, and their essential personality traits. But yeah, it actually was nailed. It was spot on, honestly. Yes, I am very happily engaged. That is not the problem. Our financial state and the constant threat of you know who being at a distance and ready to strike makes it very hard for me to feel safe in my own home. I finally got a glimpse of what it would feel like when we got our entertainment center recently. So for the first time ever, I no longer feel like we're going to lose our home any day. I feel like we finally have a permanent home. And now my ass is just scared that that feeling is going to be ruined by something that's going to tear us apart. But it's also true that even my closest friends and family don't really know how bad I'm feeling. And I want to keep it that way because it's not suicidal, it's exhaustion. I'm tired of keeping my guard up. But I have to so that my fiance can feel safe, our children can feel safe, and just to always be ready for another attack. But yeah, If you do not wish to be part of an upcoming project, leave them out of your comments, and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. Alrighty. Much respect to the developers. Thank you so much for this incredible experience. I learned a lot about myself, my friends, and yeah. Let's actually go to Steam real quick, because everybody knows my Steam username, and we'll leave a comment. So we gotta go to library. We need to go to... There it is. And we need to go to store page. There we go. We'll leave a comment. We'll do this live. Very incredible. Surprisingly accurate. Whoops. I spelled wrong. Okay.
Holy shit. So, Duncan. Duncan.
What's up?
Guess what I just did? I just wrecked the 3 Invader NPCs and got the Great Jar's Arsenal Talisman. Yeah, Bleed and Frostbite is one hell of a combination.
The world, our friends and family. Oops. And even ourselves. Looking forward to the new project. You. Yeah, I would definitely. A lot of comments, yeah, we'll see. There we go. And if you guys would like to purchase the game to do the questions for yourself, this is the Steam page. The name is called The Test, and I believe I've actually seen these developers before. Random Studios, yeah. They have it's actually a trilogy of games from what I'm seeing. It is. Thank you, Markiplier, plus everyone for supporting us. Nice. But yeah, it's a trilogy, and they apparently got a bunch of freaking games. Nice. So the Hypothesis Rising, and then Final Revelation. Okay, cool. But yeah, we will call that here for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that follow button on Twitch and possibly subscribe. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, well, I definitely will archive this one. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that little bell to be notified when I archive. But thank you to Sunscale the Great. Are you there, Thomas?
Yeah, I'm here. Just definitely nothing to say.
Is Darkness still there?
I don't know, is he?
I forgot me and my mic because I was planning on putting my phone to sleep.
Motherfucker. You missed some pretty interesting questions. But thank you, Thomas.
I've been reading some story on my Final Fantasy. I've been told to take it slow, go through the story, and learn it.
Fair.
So I have to do that.
Thank you to Darkness. Say hello.
Oh wow. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you to Thomas, aka Sunscale the Great, and thank you to my fiance, as well as thank you to Ethos, who was briefly here, for you guys' participation and for enjoying this experience with me. Eggs as well, who keeps fucking disappearing. But yeah, love you, appreciate you, and as always, stay strong no matter what. That'll be it for this one, guys. I might actually do the sequel. I'm not gonna lie, this is fascinating. curious to see what they do. Let us raid our very own Hot Mess Pie Zone. My favorite colors is pink and black and my money. Oh, really? Come on. Alright, Hot Mess. I've known this lady for almost a year now, and I can never fucking remember where the fucking underscore goes. There we go. Bye, guys. I got something. Where is it? There it is. Oh my god, I've got. Okay. Whoops. Meh.
I appreciate it. Nice to see you. But yeah, so it's not an attack on you. It's